I'm going to start my presentation in a video.
Too much is changing too fast.
As we've been reporting, the Philippines is facing one of the worst natural disasters in its history this morning.
Ito lahat ay nagmula sa pag-iinit ng klima. Climate change na ito.
Turing ang Pilipinas bilang isang bansang sagana sa
Dahil
agrikultura.
naganap pa rin ang gutom sa bansa.
Natatakot ang Department of Agrarian Reform sa posibleng food
We
shortage
are
kung
not encouraging and inspiring young people to go into farming. I think that's going to be a big problem. Huge.
110 countries have reported confirmed cases.
The total deaths in the UK is now.
As we've been reporting, the Philippines is facing one of the
posibleng food uncertain future.
Okay, so good afternoon. My name is Franco Pedregosa. And I founded my company, which I called Cavana Communities in 2019. I'm a Filipino and I established it in a archipelagic country. So who we are, what happened for 6 years in our company. So we are in real estate. We created a 13 agricultural, what I call a agricultural centric projects or agri-hood across the Philippines with plans for expansion. And then over 500 hectares of land we developed for smart, sustainable, and resilient communities. 60% of residents actually report improved the quality of life due to the integrated green spaces. And we actually do this in the time of pandemic. Projected 30% annual growth in our agri-hood property values, energy-efficient homes designed to reduce carbon footprint by 40%. So another industry that we have is agriculture. During that time, we create a partnership with more than 1,000 local farmers and indigenous people. Over 200 hectares were dedicated to organic farming within our Cavana communities. We use smart farming technologies to improve crop yield by 35%. And we created a lot of self-sustaining food production, reducing dependency on imported goods, and 20% reduction in food expenses for residents through farm-to-table programs. So we have two industries for that. And then another is tourism. So tourism is we created a tourist-driven employment, creating over 5,000 jobs in local communities, expansion in hospitality partnership to boost local economies. We created a sustainable farm stays and wellness retreats, generating 15% additional revenue. Of course, our goal is to be part of the 30 billion global agritourism industry. Ecotourism hubs within communities attracting over 50,000 visitors annually. So what we are planning is to really create a strong tourism in Southeast Asia. So who we are empowered by a purpose. And Cavana Communities is actually driven by a deeper mission beyond just development. So what is our empowerment? Let's see the video for this.
Welcome to Cavana Communities, with boundaries between living, nature, and leisure dissolve into one holistic experience. Crafted by Fig Tree Company, Cavana Communities is not just a place to live, but a world where real estate, agriculture, and hospitality converge to create a sustainable and enriching lifestyle. Our story begins with a commitment to cultivating a legacy that expands generations, nurtures communities, and respects the environment. With 13 exclusive estates and developments, Cavana Communities offer an experience unlike any other. At Cavana Communities, our vision is simple yet profound: to be the most desirable and exclusive community that fuels the soul through our estate farming lifestyle experience. It's a life where every day brings the opportunity to live, nurture, and play. Live, Experience the beauty of living sustainably. Every Cabana home is designed to coexist with nature, offering magnificent views that create unique moments and memories. Here, sustainable living is not just a choice, but a lifestyle. Nurture. Cabana communities are built on the principles of growth and connection. Engage in hands-on cultivation, farming, and even selling your harvest at our community centers. Partner with Fig Tree Farms to support community development and deepen your bond with nature. Play. Life at Cabana is more than just work and sustainability. It's about joy and recreation. Whether it's glamping, interactive farming experiences, or simply relaxing with your loved ones, our Eco Havens offer a range of activities that celebrate both nature and community. Cabana communities are more than just a place to live. They are places where life is fully lived, where every aspect of our community is designed to enhance your well-being and create memories that will be cherished for generations. Join us at Cabana Communities, where every day is a new opportunity to live, nurture, and play. Discover the Eco Havens lifestyle and be part of a legacy that endures. Cabana Communities. Live, nurture, and play.
Okay, so one of our inspiration for this is because of the climate change, we have the global populations that is actually 10 billion for 2050, requiring a 70% increase in food production. Of course, the food insecurity all over the world. So what we're actually doing is creating a new business model that we started in a archipelagic world country. And actually, Philippines is naturally a food basket because the flora and fauna, any vegetable, and we have a lot. We are called a coral triangle because a lot of fish and seafood species would be able to live there. So this is actually our inspiration for that. And here is actually what happened during the time of pandemic in the Philippines. This is also what our value proposition because of the problem that we're having there. 80% of local farmers are income losses, but we are 80% agriculturally inclined. But because of Cabana communities, over 5,000 families already have an access for sustainable farming. These are actually our projects. Later, I will explain why real estate, agriculture, and tourism. So we thrived during the pandemic and during the time that food is not accessible. So, yeah. So, the beauty of the Philippines, from island to innovation. This is what I titled it. Because we believe that every country has a unique value proposition as a business model. So what we did is, this is the Philippines. We are 7,641 islands. We have a lot of natural wonders. And for those 7,461 islands, only 20% has a main. Some doesn't, still are a virgin island yet. here's what I'm saying, that we are very, very biodiverse for 2,500 fish species that could really live. And we are an emerging market. And we're also faith tourism. There's a lot of faith in our country that I'm actually focusing on agriculture because that is uh, what is the new business model that we are creating there. And so rice is one of our main agricultural industry. Southeast Asian are rice people. So many cultures. Okay. So what we did is actually, here's what I call a new business model, an ecosystem that we made in our Cavana community. I call it a regenerative synergy model because if you would look on my model, it's real estate, agriculture, and tourism. And the intersection of that is the Cavana communities. We created a different business there that has real estate, agriculture, and tourism, and I'm going to explain it more along the way, with smart, sustainable, and resilient development. When you say smart, all of our development are technology-based, and we're actually welcoming all any collaboration from any of you guys, because we are from the third world and we're looking for how we would be able to really move forward on creating this business. And sustainable, because what we did is we created a development that is agricultural centric. Most our amenities and everything is centralized to agriculture. And tourism, because we partnered with all hospitality development, that if you buy a property, you will have an access to all hospitality, that we have a membership. And of course, we are Filipinos are really inclined by faith. And we also have a social enterprise that what I did is most of my employee right now is already around 300. And majority of my employees are indigenous people. And we are helping them to really create the jobs and teaching them to how to educate them for real estate, agriculture, and tourism. And then for the planet, of course, we are in an ESG-driven company and prosperity. There's a lot of multiple revenue stream that I believe that we have created for the past 6 years. So this is the winning edge that we have seen for the 6 years. We created a sustainable land asset, and we have a smart farming and agri-technology. We created an ecotourism infrastructure that we would be able to show you if you want. We created a strategic partnership from our real estate, because what we do is we don't do a land banking right away. We created a joint venture agreement for all, most of our landowner in the Philippines. And we're planning to have a partnership all over Southeast Asia and creating a strong global expansion moving forward. We have a global expansion model right now and ESG-driven development. That's why we could collaborate to any one of you guys, or if you are you're an expert, we want to hear from you on how we would be able to evolve more on what we did. Because from ground zero right now, we already have 1,000 members. Those are only Filipino people. And we are creating a platform to be able to globalize this. And we want to have a strong brand and global recognition. I call this my Green Ocean Playbook. This is like a blue ocean that embedding green future, so sustainable development, and this is our playbook. What we did, we believe that we actually we have a meteoric rise from 2019 until now, because we eliminate dependence on traditional urban real estate. We created a new business platform of integrating the three. We reduce the carbon footprint. And we are the first one that is really revolutionizing this new business model. The operational cost for this is actually became low because all of our main amenities and what we're using are natural resources. Even our workers are all indigenous people, and it is actually a good social enterprise and a CSR initiative. We raise the community engagement, and the investment returns is actually really good. Sustainability standard through different technology farming, we did. But we are looking for more and more technology that we would be able to embed it into our culture and to our DNA. Accessibility to sustainable living with affordable housing model. So right now, all of our housing model are eco-friendly. We created a green living, green development for everything that we're doing there. And imagine we are in a archipelagic world, country. A global Cabana ecosystem where communities are interconnected. So here's what we did. If you own a property to us, you would be able to access all our amenities to different area. That's why we're scaling up, not just in the Philippines, globally, and we're creating a platform that would be able to do this. So here's our future is actually global regenerative future. So what we're actually planning, we did it in Ireland, and we're looking forward to create a global expansion for this. We believe that we created something that would be able to help all over the world. A new concept of real estate, a new concept on agriculture and tourism by integrating them. And we believe that every country has a unique value proposition, that you would be able to do it in your country, you would be able to do it anywhere. So this is the model that we have. But let's see the video first. So this is what I call a agri-city. Agri-city is a township development that we're going to do in this future. So we're going to do this in an area in Nasugbu, Batangas. It's actually a 250 hectare that we created. We centralized the development into agriculture. That's why everything right now you should centralize in agriculture and green development. And this could be an ESG initiative for you all. So we want to do an agricultural and ecotourism zone with there, mixed-use communities and residential. We are going to do a business and economic hub, tourism, hospitality, and cultural district. And actually, it will evolve. The rest goes on and on. There's a lot of concept on how to create this. This is just what we think that will really work in the Philippines. So here's our development. We call it Agri-City. It's a township development which will be a groundbreaking in the Philippines, a future-ready ecosystem that seamlessly integrates RAT, or real estate, agriculture, and tourism, into a smart, sustainable community. So this is the real master development plan that we're going to do. So I'm just going to share it, let you look at it. So all of this are agricultural centric. It will create a strong agricultural neighborhood, a social enterprise for all indigenous people. This will actually create around 500 to 1,000 workers that we have for indigenous people. So, yeah. What is our winning formula? So our winning formula is integrating smart, sustainable, resilient through faith, people, planet, and prosperity. And this is our matrix on how we would be able to do it. We want to create an AI-driven infrastructure to all, a green buildings, regenerative farming, ecotourism. We want to make it resilient. Philippines is one of a resilient country. We have a lot, probably hundreds typhoon and volcanic eruption every day. So we are normally very resilient there. That's why we are very climate adaptive. Climate smart crops, localized tourism economy. As what I've said, we are a faith tourism. There's a lot of faith and religion in the Philippines. So we want to really integrate them to have a peace and serenity there. Affordable housing, this is very affordable. Farmer cooperatives, agribusiness development, community-driven tourism. And what we want to do in the planet is to create a carbon neutral construction. We have a lean management. Every construction that we did, we are actually eliminating the carbon neutral because we are using mostly our natural resources. And we have green technology that we're using. We are using a lot of alternative energy right now there. Soil restoration, water conservation, wildlife conservation, we are doing everything for that. And high value investment. These are the revenue stream that we see. Rental revenue, property sales, and for the agriculture, agribusiness expansion. And we are actually building a restaurant that most of our crops, it's a farm-to-table commerce there. High-yield tourism ventures and experience-based revenue. So this is our winning formula for that. So what is our goal? Our goal is to create a global expansion, and we have a global expansion playbook. Everything, of course, will start in a land acquisition. We're looking for partners that has a land acquisition in their country. We're looking to have a joint venture with anyone who wants to talk to us. We're looking for expert, collaborator that thinks that they have a better idea that we would be able to collaborate. What we want is really the global branding because we did it. We are already expanding in Southeast Asia. In Malaysia, we have partners in Singapore, and we are also looking for Dubai to have partners for this. And that's why we're here in United States. So Cabana AgriCity Regenerative Framework, this is actually how do we want to really do it. We want to create a partnership with strategic investment partners, those people that has land, government and NGOs, and later, probably in the future, we're going to create a franchise and licensing partners for all of our development. We are expanding. I'm projecting that in 2028, we already have 200 development in the Philippines, and probably 20 outside in Southeast Asia. And our value proposition is sustainable and resilient development. This will actually create a strong, you would be able to live there because you have the food security, you have the partners with indigenous people. It's more than a retirement area. It's more than a peace and serenity of living. So global expansion potential, we are ESG impact driven. We are our customer segment that looking for is eco-conscious home buyers, enthusiasts for agri-tourism, local farmers and entrepreneurs. And these are the channels that we are looking for, real estate and property platform. What we're also doing in the Philippines is there's a lot of hotels that are dilapidated or not really doing good in their business. So we are partnering them and changing their brand to Cabana Communities so that all of our owners of the farm agri-city or all of our owners would be able to have an access to different hospitality development. So we have a partnership model that we would be able to scale up and expand globally. So here, our revenue stream right now is real estate, sales leases. We have agritourism experience. We created different, different adventure or trekking or hiking for all our amenities, organic farming and food production, commercial and hospitality leasing, and we are planning to create a franchise model for this. So another thing is, we believe that our Cabana Communities will solve and holistically aligns with the 17 Sustainable Development Goals through integration of the RAT, what I call RAT, and implementing the SSR or Smart Sustainable Resilient. It not only addresses global challenges, but creates a replicable framework for the future of sustainable living, not just sustainable living, because most people, if it's sustainable, it's not profitable. But what we want to do is sustainable living with economic prosperity. So here's just what we think that we are going to solve for the 17 Sustainable Development Goals moving forward. So that's basically it. To God be the glory. Thank you.